Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to finals week. I am currently 3 days out from my first final, which I will take this coming Friday, and then the other two are next week. This final on Friday is arguably the hardest and most important one because it is our one medical school final of this block, so it's the one that we get to take the same pharmacology and pathology questions as the medical students and be graded against them. So really to prove that we're capable of handling medical school, so I'm only focusing on that final this week, and then I'll focus on nutrition and principles of gross anatomy after that. I'm studying only slightly differently for finals this block. We have a lot more practice questions available for this final, so I'm definitely still doing all of those. I'm still doing my daily Anki, but I'm not going to reset it like I did for last block finals. Just do it, the ones that come up every day. And then the thing that I'm adding to this block of studying is lecture objectives. We get objectives to go with every lecture that is basically the professor telling us what is the most important thing, what we should really be focusing on. And so that's actually what I'm going to start doing right now, since I already did my Anki cards for the day, is going through those objectives and from memory kind of answering those questions and then using the mints and maybe the lectures as well to check how well I did on those. But overall, I'm feeling just a little bit overwhelmed. It's just everything here feels so important, and I've decided on the life that I really want to be able to live, and I know that I need to work really hard and do really well here to be able to have that life basically. But at the same time, I do think I'm more prepared for this block of finals than I was for block one because I've been studying really well the whole time, and the only thing left to do now is to keep working really hard, learn as much as I can, and that's kind of it. That's all it comes down to. So for now, I'm gonna put a comfort movie on my desktop, sit on my floor for a little change of scenery, and work on those lecture objectives. Alright, it is like 10 p.m. now, which I know is a little bit early to be heading to bed, but studying all day makes me sleepy, and I finished writing out all of the lecture objectives. It felt pretty good because I actually think I knew most of them. There were a couple I'd write in red as I was going through it if I wasn't sure on, and would go and make sure I knew those by the end of it, but overall it went pretty well. I think I liked that study method. I still have the autonomics lectures to do tomorrow, but that's fine, got most of them done, so happy about that. We also have 2 review sessions tomorrow that should be really helpful, and I'm planning on going to campus because I think I'm getting tired of sitting in my little apartment and studying all day, but I'm gonna head to bed for now. I'm sleepy, and I am gonna get up early and do it all again tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I, of course, woke up today with a headache because there's only today and tomorrow left to study for the exam, and I'm getting stressed out, and I had stress dreams and just didn't sleep well, but whatever. I took some Advil. I made myself this like blueberry crumble thing as my meal prepped breakfast for the week, and it's like a healthier-ish blueberry crumble with like a bit less sugar and chia seeds, basically warm chia pudding, but it is so good. So I'm gonna eat that, hope that my head gets better soon, I'll go for a morning walk soon, and then I'll head to campus and get started on studying. Alright, hello. It is like 3:45 now. I just got home from studying and everything on campus. I had a very productive time. I finished going through all of the autonomics lecture objectives and trying to kind of understand that a little more. That's the last thing that I'm really having some trouble with. The hardest part is definitely knowing what happens when you give one drug and then another, and how those like impact the actions of each other. But we have an autonomics review session at 4, so I'm gonna go to that, or it's her office hours, but yeah, her stuff is definitely the hardest. So I'm gonna go to that, and hopefully that helps solidify it even further. As you saw, we saw Alfie, one of my classmates' puppies, who is just so cute, and that was a really nice little pizza and puppies break. I didn't take Layla because I'm a little worried about the dog virus going around. I know that's not necessarily everywhere, but I would be really, really sad if she got sick or anything, and there wasn't really anything you could do about it either. So Layla just stayed home, and I had a productive time on campus. I'm gonna take a little break and then go to the office hours, and I'll see you after that. Alright, hello. It is like 7 p.m. now. I went to the office hours in the Big Sib review session, which was really helpful. It's so nice of them to do that for us, especially now that they have a ton going on as first-year medical students. But I am so sleepy now. I think I'm gonna take a real like 30-minute break to do my skincare, feed Layla, and think about nothing for a minute, and then I'll finish my Anki cards and call it a night, I think. Good morning, happy Thursday. Last day of studying before the medical school final, so I'm a little bit stressed out, but I do think it will maybe go okay. I've just been working through my Anki cards this morning. I'm about halfway through them with about 400 done, about 400 to go. It's 8 a.m. now, so I'm gonna take my morning walk break with Layla. I'm just really sleepy this morning. My stress dream last night was that some guy was trying to like hunt us down and feed us to his bear and kept almost being eaten by a bear, which was not my favorite, but yeah, I'm just gonna get to my morning walk now and then get back to my Anki cards. All right, it is a little after 1 p.m. now. The autonomics review session was really helpful. That is still the topic that I struggle with the most. It's a little bit confusing, but our next review sessions don't start until 2, so I think I'm gonna use this as my break for the day, maybe even taking a small nap because I'm just so sleepy, but yeah, I'll get back to it when the next review session starts. Alright, it is a little bit after 9 now. I finished everything on my list to get done studying-wise today, which I'm very proud of myself for. I was extremely productive today. I'm very sleepy now, but I also have my little final study guide, my last day of studying. I just write down everything that I still wasn't sure on or want to be reminded of kind of right before the exam, and I will read that again tomorrow morning as I'm in the test building and like about to check in and everything. So just as one final reminder, and I think writing it out helps me remember it as well. But feel good about my studying today. I think that tomorrow will hopefully go okay. I've really put in the work, so I'm hoping it pays off. For now, I'm just gonna get a kind of early night so I can get up early enough to do my Anki Do cards one last time before the exam tomorrow, and I will see you then. All right, hello. I'm back from the exam now. It was definitely hard, of course, but I did have time to review all of my answers, which makes me feel better. And I'm trying to be more confident, so I'm gonna say I think it went well. I just hope that it reflects all of the hard work that I put in this week and this whole block. That's all you can ask for, but my one qualm, I will say, with Georgetown is that I really, really wish they gave us more practice questions, because one old exam from like the early 2000s can only do so much and help so much when you're preparing to take an exam written like a week ago in 2023. But anyways, I'm obviously already a little bit anxious to get our scores back. I wish that we didn't have to wait so long. I'm not sure how long we're gonna have to wait for this one actually, since it's the only medical final we're taking. I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know, of course, as soon as I find out how I did, but for now, I am gonna take a nap because of course I did not sleep very much last night and kept like waking up to quiz myself in the middle of the night, which was pointless. So I'm gonna take a nap and then probably get started on some more studying because we still have 2 more finals left to take next week. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.